Hey guys, it's Dan O'Donnell from PositiveAtmosphere.com, and I want to make a quick little video. Something that's been on my mind lately and that I've been researching is this topic of what kind of chemicals are going into our bodies. And there are a lot of chemicals that most people may not even realize are going into their bodies on a regular basis from seemingly innocent sources like toothpaste or deodorant or your tap water. So, like I say, I've been looking into this for myself quite a bit here lately, and some of the biggies, I made a couple switches to avoid, for example, fluoride, which I'm lucky here in Bellingham, Washington, we do not have fluoride in our tap water, or at least not that I'm aware of yet. Um, I'm told that it is about two-thirds of the United States that has tap water with fluoride in there. And of course, you're told that this is for your dental health and all that kind of stuff. That's a whole other story about why the fluoride may be in there. Who benefits from that and all of this. But the bottom line is I don't think it's good for me, and I don't want fluoride in my system. So what I did was I threw away my two-thirds of a tube of Crest toothpaste the other day, and I went down to the Rite Aid and got some. What did I get actually? No, I take it back. I went to Trader Joe's and I got some natural toothpaste with no fluoride, and price was about the same, and it's one less toxin that I'm putting in my body every day on a regular basis, or actually twice a day. So that is one very easy way to decrease the amount of gross toxic chemicals that are going into your body on a daily basis. Another one, if you haven't looked into it, find out if your local area has fluoride in the tap water. And if I lived where you lived and there is fluoride in the water, I would personally choose to find another source of drinking water. Bottled water, by the way, I've heard lately some do include fluoride. I haven't confirmed it, but I guess Dannon has started putting fluoride in their bottled water. So look into that before you go and start buying tons of bottled water. There are also different kinds of filters and things. I haven't looked into what sorts of filters can remove fluoride from water because I don't have that problem here, luckily. There are also distillers that basically evaporate the water and then it condenses just like a rain cloud, and it takes out all the impurities. That's another thing to look into. Another one is deodorant. The active ingredient in most deodorant, if you look on the back of it, contains aluminum. So check out your deodorant. If you haven't thought about this, your deodorant slash antiperspirant probably has aluminum in it. Again, I'm not the world's foremost scientist on the effect of aluminum on the human body, but from what I gather, it's not good. And so I tried to make a switch, I don't know, a few years ago to a more natural deodorant, but it just didn't seem to work that great, so it didn't last long, and I went back to the toxic stuff. But here lately, I tried to switch to a different type of natural deodorant, and it seems to be working great. So I would say that, if I'm playing basketball or something, I can tell a difference, but I'm going to take a shower after a basketball game anyway, so who cares? When I'm just at work doing my regular routine and going about my day, I don't really notice, I can't say I notice any difference at all. So I personally use Tom's, and they, again, I went to Rite Aid for that, and they had several different types of Toms, and then probably some other brands, but Tom's is the one I'm pretty familiar with, so I went with that, and it smells like apricots, so hey, that's a bonus. They have lavender and then unscented and stuff too. So anyway, check out fluoride, see if it's in your tap water, see if it's in your toothpaste, and if you haven't thought about it with the toothpaste, it's probably in there. If you haven't thought about your deodorant and the aluminum, it's probably in there. If you're like me, just even if it's a half a stick, toss it or set it aside and get yourself something healthy. There's a million other things we could talk about, like eating organic food and all that, but maybe we'll save that for a different video. You know what? One more little tip, though. Air pollution in your home from products in your home, like carpet, paint. I mean, there's a reason a new house smells weird, and a new car smells weird. There's a lot of chemicals in the different materials made to build those things. So crack your window. I used to sell real estate, and I walked in tons of new houses all the time. And sometimes hanging out in a brand new house, I mean, I literally get a little bit of a headache. Same thing happens to me if I go to the mall for too long, which I hardly ever go to the mall. But anyway, avoid these chemicals. If you live in a real new house, keep some air circulating, crack a window, especially in your bedroom while you're sleeping all night. Air that thing out a little bit. So cleaners, why spray gross cleaners all over your house? That evaporates and just hangs out in your house with you for days. So anyway, get natural, get healthy, and hope you enjoy this video. I hope to see you at positiveatmosphere.com. It's a community of people all helping each other to lead better lives, whether it's health or finances or relationships, spirituality, all that kind of thing. It's a great group of people. It's all totally free. Again, it's positiveatmosphere.com. Hope to see you there. Thank you.